going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Nobody makes hauling more affordable than C&D Hauling. Serving southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama, they supply premium materials like asphalt, sand, gravel, and much more for whoever needs it, like contractors, builders, or homeowners. Call today for a free quote.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Military Street.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit volcoauto.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome into Cowan, Tennessee for first region meet up here with Summertown and South Franklin, District 7 and District 8. The Lady Eagles coming in at 19-5, and Cowan or South Franklin is coming in at 11-3. Both teams did come out of the losers bracket to win their district, where they had to beat the team twice to advance, and both teams did that. So a lot of similarities in that regard. South Franklin looks like they have a fairly small team. Oh, we got to do the anthem. All right, back here. Apologize for that. We don't normally do the anthem before volleyball games. Caught me off guard there. But it looks like we are about to get underway. We do have 4 referees here. Line judges are official TWSAA as well. South Franklin's got a pretty large crowd here. Summertown has brought parents and plus a few more. Sean Kelly's got a cowboy hat on. Our girls look like they're ready. We're about to get underway. This is South Franklin's first district title for their school, so that's pretty exciting. Congratulations to them. They did beat Blanche to get here, and Summertown did beat South Lawrence to get here. And both beat the team twice to move on. So winner of this goes on. I have to look, Kevin. I'm not sure where we go to state. Okay, so I think it's called state pool after this one. So you're into state with a win here, and then pool play starts. I have to look at the dates again. I know there's a day of pool play, and then you go into bracket play, I think is what it is. 9th. Thankful Kevin's here. Kevin Wright is here. Guthrie Mason here with you. We're about to get underway. Thought we was about to get ready. I think they're checking lineups here. We should be underway. We did have to travel the way, so it was about 2 hours over here. So I don't think, hopefully that won't bother the girls too much. They look ready. They looked horrible warming up, which means they normally play good. So that's what we hope at least. Just watching South Franklin warm up, those girls look well prepared. They do a good job hitting the ball from what I saw. Again, a small team, only 9 on the roster. Congratulations to Carden, who was the MVP of our district. Scout also made all-district, and Jackie made all-district. Congratulations to those 3 girls on that accomplishment. Now, hopefully we're about to get going here. They're taking their time as the bleachers have started to fill up here. The one thing about exports is every team has film on us. We might not always have it on them, but they've got it on us as much as they want. We tried to search for a little film. I think Coach White had some film on them. A couple games, but now we've got ball in the hands, so we're about to get started. Looks like number 8 set to, oh no, that should be number 1, I believe. Crabtree's getting ready to start us off here. I have to make sure I got her number there. Jump serve, Franks is there. Putman to the outside to Mason. Tip, dug out there by Cole. And that's going to hit the floor for a Summertown point, 1-0. Back to serve as she has all year to get us started is Putman. Carden's serve is up. Nice serve, short. Tip does make it over, but we're going to get a net call. Good effort there, but just got in the net a little bit. 2-0 Summertown. Carden to serve again. Another good serve, dug out back from the libero. Now Mason to Putman, back to Mason. She'll kill that one down. As she's getting warmed up. Nice set there by Putman, good kill by Mason. That's her first of the game. If you're a Summertown fan, that's what you want to see early, is that duo getting warm and going. That serve's going to go right off the bottom of Carden's hand a little bit and into the net. 3-1 now. Back to serve is 13. Banks for South Franklin. Another jump serve, good serve. Jackie digs that one out. Putman sends it over to Franks. Franks is going to hit that one in the net. Point South Franklin, as they've got a good crowd here now. With we're on the opposite side and with the South Franklin fans, and it's a full set of bleachers. Good. Putman gives that one back to Mason. That's going to go back. Can't be saved. Tried to. Almost. Good effort there by South Franklin. Just wasn't able to get it over. 13, Banks took a swing at it and came up a little short, and that'll be a kill for Mason, her second of the set. Back to serve now is Moyer for Summertown. Good serve from Moyer. Going to get a bump set. Hit down. Good hit. Putman chases that down. Now Franks will just send it over. Dug out by Cole. Cole's going to get a swing on that one. Putman digs it out. So Mason will push that one over. They're going to call a double. So it looks like we're going to get that call. If you double over, you can double to your team, but not over the net. Some have called it this year, some have not. Her angle of approach on that was why she got the double. Jackie digs that one out. Now Putman back to Mason. Mason fists that one over, and that'll be another kill. That goes off the hands of Kimbrough, the setter for South Franklin. Mason's third kill. She hasn't really hit it yet. She's back to serve now as Howell will come in. Good serve to the back row. Set by Kimbrough, now just bumped over. Moyer digs that out. Now Putman over to Jackie. And Jackie swings and misses, and it's off of her head to be a point for South Franklin. 5-4 now. Summertown leads by 1. Back to serve is Cole. And that's going to go out of bounds. Point Summertown. Get a sub as Lex will come in to serve. Franks will go out. 6-4 now. Summertown leads. Lexi's serve has looked real good as of late. Found that sweet spot. Just a natural athlete, so it's not going to take her long to figure out anything. Good serve right over the net. Howell tipped that down. Good save there by Banks. Now Putman's going to set up the outside of Jackie. She'll put a hit on it. Dug out there by Kimbrough. And that'll be knocked over. Point, South Franklin. Nice effort there. Good save there by Kimbrough and Banks to get that one back over. 5-6. South Franklin trails by 1. Another good jump serve. Lex passes that one over. Howe sends it back over. Caroline's just going to send that over, and she does. Banks now to the middle for the hit. Moyer there. Putman to the outside. Jackie will flat foot that one over. That's going to be hit down. Good hit. Now Cardinal set up the outside again, and Jackie. She's going to hit that in the net. Nice hit there by Banks from South Franklin. All tied up at 6. And that's an ace for Jones. Nice serve there. Just had 2 good ones in a row, and the second one just caught us off guard. Hit the top of the net and just trickled over. Another good serve. Kelly can't handle that as it goes over her head. That'll be another ace for Jones. 8-6 now. South Franklin leads. Jones back to serve again. Another good serve. Jackie gets a hand on it. Now Cardinal set that up to the outside. Howell send it over. Kimbrough. That's to be tipped over. Now Lex will send that over. Now they'll get another set on it. Swung on and hit, but in the net from Yoder. Point Summertown. 8-7 now. South Franklin leads by 1. Our girls look a little slow. Slower than normal. Not as crisp with hits. Got to get some sets to the hitters and get some hitters to hit the ball. Cardin's getting the sets out there. Kimbrough, now 13, sends it over Banks. Cardin sets that one up for Moyer, and that's going to be down and in. Kill for Moyer, her first of the set. Good set, good hit there. Jackie back to serve. Good serve. And that's an ace. Jones can't handle it. That'll be an ace for Jackie. So Summertown now leads by 1 over South Franklin, 9-8. Another good serve, back row. 15, Meeks sends that up. Now it's going to be tried to be tipped over by Banks, but just mistimed it a little bit and wasn't able to get it over. Point Summertown. Jackie back to serve again. Back row, Jones. Now Kimbrough. Jones from the back row. Kelly sticks the arm out and gets a hand on it. Excellent hit from the back row from Jones. Good set by Kimbrough. Now back to within 1. Back to serve is Yoder. First one that didn't do a jump serve, and Kelly can't handle that one. It's going to go out of bounds. Good serve there by Yoder. Good hard hit, low ball, 10-10 now. First set. Yoder serve is going to be low and in the net. Summertown might have dodged a bullet. Mason will come back in for Howe. Kelly will go back to serve. Kelly serves, a good one. Back row. Now Kimbrough sets it up to the outside to Banks. Kelly digs that out. Passes up to Putman. Putman to Moyer. Moyer back row off of Jones. Be a kill for Moyer, her second of the set. Kelly back to serve again, up 12-10. Good serve, wide right. Stayed in. Kimbrough sets up the outside and Banks. Good hit by Banks. And we dug it out. And Kelly took a shot and tried to push it over, but was low and in the net. Banks can hit from the outside, that's for sure. Good job digging it out. We just couldn't get it over. Back to serve now is Kimbrough, the setter. Trailing by 1. First set. Kimbrough, nice jump serve. Jackie to Carden. Carden to Mason. Good timing. That's going to go off Kimbrough. Saved by Meeks. Now to Mason again. She tries to tip that one. But Cole digs it out, and then they'll send it over. Now Mason to Putman. Putman to Moyer. Moyer will tip that one down for the kill. Her third of the set. 13-11 now. Franks comes back in, 4 legs. Putman, we made our full rotation. Putman's back to serve. Serves up, good one, back row. Kimbrough will set that one a little close to the net, and they can't get it over. That'll be a point for Summertown. Putman back to serve again, up 14-11. Putman serve, a good one, back row. Mishandled there. Now Kimbrough will have to send it over. She does. Mason digs it out. Putman to Mason. Little mistime there. Flat foots it over. Now tipped over. Now Putman to Mason. Down. Kimbrough dug it out. Set by number 1 Crabtree. And then it's hit in the net. With Kimbrough on the back row, Crabtree is setting on the front. Putman to serve again. Looking to extend the lead, 15-11. Dug out by Banks. Now they'll set up Banks again. She'll push it over. Moyer digs that out. Now Mason out of the net. Now Jackie hits it over. Nice save there by the girls from Summertown. Jones, Putman, Kelly will set it to the outside to Moyer. Moyer will double that one over. Got lucky there. He wanted to call it. Mason to Putman. Putman to Mason. And she's going to hit that one long. Missed time there. Caught it on the way down. Now to go long out the back. Back to serve is Banks. Good little outside hitter. Good jump serve. Kelly. Putman. Franks. And that's going to be 4 hits by Summertown. Banks to serve again. Trailing 13-15. Good serve by Banks. Franks can't handle it. That'll be an ace for Banks. Our girls struggling with handling the serve right now. That first pass is kind of a nemesis. 15-14. Banks. Jump serve. Jackie digs it out. Putman to Mason. Mason hits it. Floats it to the back. Mishandled there. Somehow managed to get it over. Good effort there. Now Putman to Moyer. Good set. Almost called the double there. She's going to have to be careful with that. One hand that thing because he's watching it. Point Summertown, kill for Phoenix. Her fourth of the set. Sorry, fifth of the set. Moyer serve. It's a good one. Top spin. Shot out the back. Ace for Phoenix. Her first. 17-14 now. Both coaches still have 2 timeouts. Moyer to serve again. Looking to extend it to 4. Good serve. Back row. Mishandled. Kimbrough saves that one again with an arm. Then one-handed over by Crabtree. Putman sets up Jackie. She'll tip that one over. Kimbrough's there. Crabtree sets it up. Got away with a double. Phoenix digs that one out. Now Putman to Mason. Mason will hit that over. Dug out by Cole. Now hit over by Jones. Nice hit by Jones. Jackie pushes that in the net. Just two-handed. You want to say just hit it underhanded over the net. Make sure you get it over there. 17-15. Back to service, Crabtree. Serve is short, right off top of the net. Mason digs it out. Putman. Jackie sends that one over. Now Banks. Now Jones. Moyer chases that down off Putman. Jackie takes a swing and can't get it over. That'll be a point for South Franklin. (17-16) now. Crabtree to serve again. Another good serve, low to the net. Putman chases that down. Lakin pushes that one over. Kimbrough pushes that one. Now Franks sets up Jackie. Jackie will just send that over. Banks to Kimbrough. Kimbrough to Jones. Jones puts a good hit on it. Jackie pushes that one over. A lot of pushing here. And finally it falls for South Franklin to the ground. Point Summertown. That'll be a kill, technically, for Jackie. Mason back to serve. Howell comes in. Caroline goes out, get her break. Mason, good serve, back row. And that's going to be an ace for Mason. 19-16 now. Summertown trying to get into the back stretch here, as old Malin would say. Serve is good, back row. Banks is there. They set up Jones, who gets a good swing on it, but that's going to go in the net. Now 20-16, Summertown leads by 4. That'll be another ace for Mason, second of the set. Mason, back row, dug out by Meeks. Now tipped over by Jones. Putman chases that down. Mason sends that over, out of bounds, wide left. That's why she's not a passer, folks. At least she knows her limits. Back to serve now is number 12, Cole. Nice serve, but low and in the net. Summertown will take the point, 21-17. They lead by 4. Franks comes out. Lex will come in to serve. 10 comes in, shelters for South Franklin. Cole goes out. Lex to serve. Nice serve, but wide right, out of bounds. Point South Franklin, 21-18 now. And back to serve is Jones, who reeled off a couple aces earlier. So you want to get out of this serve if you're Summertown. Another jump serve, good one. Caroline can't handle that one. She's aiming right at her. That's another ace for Jones. If you're watching, it probably doesn't do justice how good this serve is for a middle schooler. Low to the net and hard. That one's hit. Kelly does dig that one out. Putman chased it down. And Ava Howe jumps to try to send that one over. I'm not sure why she didn't flat-foot it. Just get the ball over. That's all you got to do in that situation. And then you might get out of the serve. Lex sends a pass straight up. Jackie. That's going to go high. Moyer tries to send it over. And now you're going to get a timeout by Summertown as it's all tied up off of Jones's serve. 21 all. We'll take a break. You'll be back for more middle school volleyball after this.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, back here in Cowan, Tennessee. Summertown all tied up here with South Franklin, 21-21. Jones has brought them to tied up here off of her serve. Another good jump serve. Kelly gets a pass on that one. Putman. Jackie sends it over. Jones now. Kimbrough to the outside. Good hit there by Banks, but it's blocked by Howe. And that one's not going to make it over. It'll be 4 hits. Howe with a nice block at the net. Good job there by Ava Howe. And that gets you out of the serve of Jones, who had reeled off 3 in a row. Now 22-21. Jackie's serve is good. That's going to be sent out of Browns. Kimbrough can't chase it down. That'll be an ace for Jackie. Her third of the set. Back to serve again. Summertown now 2 away. Another good serve. That's an ace. Hits the floor. 1 away now is Summertown from taking the first set. We'll get a timeout from South Franklin. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited emergency care with hometown heart.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back in Cowan, Tennessee, where Summertown has taken a 3-point lead and is 1 point away from taking the first set. A very important first set. 24-21 now. Summertown's 1 away. Jackie's serve. Jackie to serve again after the timeout from South Franklin. She's had 2 straight aces. Serve is up. It's a good one. Back row. Jones. Kimbrough to Jones. She'll hit that one over. Jackie's pass to Putman. To the outside to Moyer. She'll put a swing on it. Tipped. Dug out by Kimbrough. Now hit over by Banks. Now Howell hit that over, and that'll hit the floor, and that's the first set for Summertown. Kill for Ava Howell. 25-21. First set goes to Summertown. We'll take a break. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
interrupt your regularly scheduled day to bring you breaking news out of Summertown, Tennessee, where a one-of-a-kind property... We were both very blessed to have been raised on farms.
Absolutely. I guess that's what we love about this property.
And then let me show you the 5 favorite things I love most about this home. Welcome to our newest listing. This new listing with this large home on 8 acres knocks it out of the park. Well, hello. Welcome to my newest listing. I'm at 102 Heritage Hills and your dream house on the east side of Pulaski just hit the market.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, back here in Cowan, Tennessee, where Summertown is taking the first set out of a best of 3 over South Franklin. Close match, 25-21, I believe. And you can tell South Franklin is a good little team. They've got several athletes. They got several good hitters, good setter. You can tell they're here for a reason. Summertown took a little bit to get woke up. But we've struggled with the pass a little bit off of the serve. But when we've got the ball to Carden, we've got good sets. So we're going to be looking to do more of that. We didn't get to hit the ball as much as we normally do in the first set. But hopefully, now that we got a feel for their serves, we'll be able to get a little bit better hits at the net on it. South Franklin did a good job of hitting the ball. We dug it out well, but their serve really help them. They got several jump servers that do a real good job, and they don't miss many serves either. So back to get us started. Carden, first serve's good. Dug out. Kimbrough chases that down, but can't send it over. Good hustle there by Kimbrough, but she wasn't able to get it back into play. She did get it back in play, but they wasn't able to send it over. There was Cole. Good hustle, though. Carden's serve is up and good. Kimbrough has to chase that down. Now Banks sends it across. Franks, Moyer got away with a double there. Kimbrough at the net, dug out by Mason. Now Moyer, she'll send it over. Probably want to set that one. Banks tip. Franks is there. Now Mason will just send it over. Kimbrough set to the middle. Hit over by Crabtree. Putman set to Moyer. Tipped. Dug out by Kimbrough. Good volley going here. Kimbrough sends it to the back. Kelly digs it out to Putman. Putman to Moyer. She gets a hit on that one. Off of Kimbrough, then Jones, but then Kimbrough can't get it over. Kimbrough is working hard. She's kind of like Carden. She's got to be everywhere. 2-0, Summertown leads. Carden's serve is up. It's good. Jones digs that one out. Now Kimbrough sends it up to the front row. Now Banks will send it over. Franks now to Putman. Putman to Mason. That's down for a kill. That's Mason's first of the set, third of the night. Carden to serve again. Looking for 4 straight. Another good floater, back row. Sent up. Miscommunication there by the ladies of South Franklin. Kimbrough and Crabtree ran into each other there, and wasn't that? Oh no, Banks. Sorry, Kimbrough and Banks. Good effort by both. They just a little miscommunication trying to save it out of the net. Putman send it to the back row. Kimbrough to the back row to Jones. Jones sends it over. Jones can't hit from the back row. Now Mason puts a swing on that. That'll fall in the lines for another kill for Mason. And we're going to get a timeout from South Franklin as they trail 5-0. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, back here in Cowan after South Franklin's first time out as they trail 5-0. Cardin served 5 in a row here. It just looks like a little bit of miscommunication. I'm sure a good team like South Franklin's going to pull out of it here and get things going. Summertown's just got to be ready for that. Again, winner moves on to state pool, and they will have pool play before state and then go into bracket play. Putman serve is good. That's long and out. So the timeout works in their favor as Cardin hits that one long after 5 in a row. 5-1 now, Summertown leads. Back to service, Kimbrough. The setter. Kimbrough got a good jump serve. Another good serve. Kelly's there. Pass goes backwards. Franks gets it to Moyer. Moyer sends it over. Now Jones. Kimbrough sets it up. Nice hit there from Banks. Dug out by Jackie. Now Moyer gets a swing on it. Dug out by Kimbrough. Now sent over by Crabtree. Kelly, good pass up to Putman. Moyer tips that one. Mason. Mason again. Battle at the net. Crabtree pushes it over. Now Moyer will send that over. I don't know why we're doing the jump with the two hands. Either stand flat-footed and hit it underhanded or hit it hard overhanded. I don't know where that two-handed thing came from, but it seems like it's on the rise here in middle school, and I'm not a fan of it. Kimbrough's right off top of the net. Great serve there by Kimbrough. Franks gets a swing on it. Back row, Jones digs it out. Kimbrough sets up Jones on the back row. She hits, nice hit there by Jones. Now Mason. Set was towards the net. Mason tried to chase it down. She should have just hit it right-handed, tried to hit it left-handed. So South Franklin's woke up after the timeout. Kimbrough on a bit of a heater. She's had 3 in a row now. Looking for 4. Nice serve. And that's going to be in for the ace for Kimbrough. As our back row thought it was going to be out, so they just watched it. When in doubt, hit the ball. Good serve by Kimbrough. Serve is a good one. Jackie passed up to Putman. Putman tries to save it. Pass was a little long and almost out of bounds. Cardin tried her best to save it, but pretty much out of her reach there. Got to have good passes from our back row. All tied up at 5 off the serve of Kimbrough. Another good serve. Jackie passed up to Putman. Franks tips that one down, but it's out of bounds. Point South Franklin. They've taken the lead 6-5. Summertown struggling to get a pass up to Cardin to get a good set on it. She's either chasing it down or we're struggling to get it to her. Kimbrough to serve again. Looking for 7 in a row. Franks can't get a hold to that one. That's going to go out the back. Point South Franklin. 7-5 now as South Franklin takes the lead. Kimbrough is on a heater here. 7 straight. Looking for 8. Good serve out of bounds, wide left. So Summertown dodges a bullet there as Kimbrough does her job and reels off 7 in a row. 7-6. Summertown trails by 1. Moyer back to serve. And serves that one in the net. Can't do that in region play. No matter what, you got to get it over the net and in between the lines. Good team like South Franklin's going to take advantage. Banks back to serve. Good serve. Moyer passed up. Putman to Frank. She'll push that one over. Kimbrough to the outside to Jones. Blocked by Mason, but it'll go out of bounds off of Mason's tip. Point South Franklin, 9-6 now. Another good serve. Back row, Kelly. Putman. Phoenix will send that one over. Good hit there by Jones, but dug out on our side, but still point South Franklin. I can tell you, Jones can hop and she floats. If she gains a little bit more height as she gets older, she's going to be fun to watch for some folks over here. Back to serve. Banks short. Mason to Putman. Putman back to Mason. She'll take a swing at it. Set was just a little short, but wisely she swung at it anyway, and it creeped over the net and falls. 10-7 now. Summertown trails. Mason back to serve. Floater. Jones sticks out her hand on that one. I believe Meeks was there. A little miscommunication. It'll go off Jones out of bounds. 10-8 now. Ace for Mason. Serve is up. It's good. Back row to Banks. And she'll set Banks up again. Banks will hit that long. Summertown point. Mason to serve again. Trailing by 1. Serve is up. Back row. Banks. Kimbrough. Great hit by Jones, and Moyer can't handle it. It'll go off of her, out of bounds. Point South Franklin. Good hit there by Jones. I'm not keeping up with both sides' kills, but I know that Jones has got several. Back to serve is Crabtree. Hit, back row, Kelly. Passed up to Putman. Putman to Howe. She'll tip that over. Got away with a little bit of carry. Jones will have to send that over. Kelly's there. Good pass up to Putman. Putman to the outside of Franks. Franks stays off the net. Tips it over. It's dug out. Now Jones to Kelly. Now to Putman. To Jackie. And we're going to get a carry there. Said Carden came from her chest instead of above her head. At least he explained it. Now Phoenix is going to go ask a question. He explained she came from her chest instead of her hand. Caught the ball too low is what he's saying. So that'll be a point South Franklin as they now lead 12-9. Crabtree back to serve again. Serve is up. Good. Phoenix pushes that over. Makes it over, and Jones takes it out. Howe's going to take a swing at that one, but it's going to get in the net. Point South Franklin, 13-9 now. Crabtree back to serve again. Definitely a hometown advantage here. Big crowd for South Franklin. Crabtree's serve is good. Kelly struggling to handle that one. Sent over by Putman. Back row, Banks. Now Kimbrough. Now that's going to be hit by 12 Cole. Now Jackie have to send it over. We're just not getting hits on it for Summertown. Sent over. Kelly. Putman has to chase that down. Franks has to chase that down to save it. Little out of sorts. Yoder kind of slipped on the set there to Jones, and it went into the net. Point Summertown. South Franklin getting a lot more hits on the ball than we are and a lot more sets on the ball than we are. As Andrea Kelly tells me, passing is the hardest thing, and that's what we're kind of having a hard time with here. All starts with a pass. Kimbrough tries to tip that over. That'll be 4 hits. Summertown point. 13-11 now. Frank's back to serve for Summertown. Serve is up. It's good. Dug out, pushed over by Kimbrough. Howe. Now Kelly tries to push that one over. People kind of in the way there. Now Hoffman's going to come in for Franks on the back row. Try to mix it up a little bit as South Franklin leads 14-11 now. You're getting close to Jones going back to serve. Right now is 12 Cole. Kelly can't handle that pass. Now it just gets sent over by Putman. Banks to Kimbrough to Jones. Kelly pushed up. Carden chases it down. Moyer sends that over. Tip by Jones. That very well might have been out of bounds, but Summertown catches the break there. Poor Carden's just chasing it down right now. From where she's at, she had to run all the way across the floor to try to get that one. Ideally, you like the pass to go right to your setter in an ideal world. And that's what we do most of the time. Jackie back to serve. Floater, but it's going to go long. Point South Franklin on another error by Summertown. 15-12 now. And back to serve is Jones, the one you don't want to see if you're Summertown. Good serve. Jackie sends that back over, but out of bounds. Everybody got out of the way, and then we send it back over. Ace for Jones. That's about her 6th. Maybe even more. Jones up. Good serve. Kelly saves it. Moyer. Oh, sorry. Brielle sends that up. Now Carden sends it over. And Kimbrough sets up Jones. Jones lays the hammer into it. Summertown thought it was out, but it was not. Point goes to South Franklin, and we'll get a timeout by Summertown. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here in Cowan as South Franklin leads Summertown 17-12. And you just get the feeling that South Franklin is quietly doing the right thing. Nothing elaborate, and the momentum has shifted from Summertown to South Franklin. Back to serve is Jones, who is deadly with the serve. Floater. It doesn't look fancy. Jackie saves that. Carden goes into the score table. Now Kelly sends that wide left. After Carden's excellent effort there, Kelly's going to send that one wide left. Carden took a little shot there into the scores table. Think she's all right. Hope she's all right. Carden's one of the tougher kids you'll meet. Back to serve again is Jones. Another serve. Jackie passed up to Putman. She'll set that up for Moyer. Moyer hits it into the net. 19-12 now. South Franklin 7 points up on Summertown. Can't get the serve from Jones. It doesn't look fancy, but it is hard to handle for some reason for him. Ball floater. Putman sets it up to Moyer. Moyer tips that over. Dug out by Kimbrough. Now hit back down by Yoder. That'll be a kill for Yoder, 20-18. South Franklin leads by 8. This is the second set. Summertown did take the first, so the South Franklin trying to push a third here. On the shoulders of Jones. Kelly can't handle that. She'll hit it over to the coach. And I think Summertown's going to take another timeout. That'll be their second. 21-12. They trail in the second set. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all. For your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house, and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
Back here in Cowan, Jones back to serve, who has had Summertown's number all set. Jackie passed up to Putman. Putman will send it over. Moyer sends that one out of bounds. Summertown has got to find a way to score a point in this rotation, or Jones is likely to take it all the way to 25. 22-12 now. Another good serve. Hoffman, Moyer. Ava Howe sends it over. Ava Howe sends it over again, dugout. South Franklin, they're just not going down. Moyer tips that one. You're going to have to hit it. That one's misjudged by Yoder, and it'll be a point for Summertown. Trailing 22-13. They're going to need a little bit of a miracle here. Caroline Kelly back to serve. Serve is up. Back row. 15 Meeks, now hit over by Yoder. As it goes into the stands. Can't handle it. It's Summertown. Brielle got a hand on it, but went off over the wrong way. Crabtree comes back in. Meeks goes out for South Franklin. Back to serve now is Yoder. Jackie sends that up to Putman. Putman to the outside. Missed set a little bit. Mason's going to send that out the back long. Point, South Franklin, 24-13. South Franklin looking to push the third set. Yoder to serve. Good serve. And that's going to go out the back long. Summertown down 24-14. Second set. Franks will come in for Brielle. Carden, serve is good. Banks. Kimbrough, Franks, Kimbrough, Mason. And that'll go off of Kimbrough. One of her few misses there. And that'll be a kill for Mason. Point Summertown, 24-15 now. South Franklin with all the momentum right now. Putman back to serve. Good serve, floater. Jones there. Kimbrough, then they send it over. Carden, we just can't get our timing right. Mason's going to hit that and hit the line, be a point Summertown. Our timing is off on our hitters and setters right now. Hopefully we'll get it back. No fault of anybody, it just happens sometimes. Carden serve, good, back row. That's dug out by Shelters. Sent over now. Franks. Carden. Low set. Mason's going to swing that over and out of bounds. They'll call that one out. Second set will go to South Franklin. 25-16. We'll go to a third after this. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here in Cowan, Guthrie, Mason, Kevin Wright. This is for all the marbles to go to state here. Third set. South Franklin won the second set just a few seconds ago. Looks like Summertown has won the coin toss here, so Carden will go back to serve for us. This will go to 15 here in the third set. South Franklin very consistent, nothing flashy. They have some good hitters. They have a good setter. They do what we've done all year, and that's pass, set, and hit, which is what's kind of set us apart. We have just struggled with the pass part today, which if you can't get the pass, you can't get the set or the hit. It all starts with a pass. And it's not blaming anybody. It's just South Franklin's got some good servers, and we've struggled to handle it. First point will go to Summertown, and as we're on our way to 15, Carden serve up, floater to the back, and that's going to be called out of bounds, long. You don't see that often from Miss Carden. So 1-1. I expect nothing different. Kimbrough back to serve for South Franklin. Serve. Kelly sends that one towards the bench, dug out by Moyer. Now Putman will send that over. Jones. And that's going to be hit from the back row from Jones. Kelly will send that over to Moyer. She'll send that one over. Jones is there. Kimbrough sets up Banks. Mason now to Moyer. Moyer swings on it. She's going to hit the pole. That'd be out of bounds. 2-1. South Franklin leads. And they can match the 15. You need to stay point for point or get ahead. It's hard to come back quickly. Back to serve is Kimbrough. Kimbrough, good serve. She reeled off several. Putman, Mason, you got to hit that ball. Sent to the outside to Banks. Banks hits a hard one. Moyer, Franks. All we're doing is pushing over. We got to get a hit on the ball. Blocked and dug out by Mason. Now Franks hits that in the net. Great effort there by Mason on the block. Ball made it over and she dug it out of the net. We just wasn't able to get it over. You got to break this serve if you're Summertown. Kimbrough back to serve again. I think she had 9 earlier in a row. Kimbrough served great. Jackie Putman. Franks hits it hard but long, out of bounds. 4-1 now. South Franklin leads. Got to break the serve. If you're Summertown, you don't just need to panic. You just need to keep doing what's got you here. Pass, set, hit. Let's go. Franks pass it up. Carden to Mason. Mason chases it down and gets a hand on it. Sent over by Banks. Let's use this one. Kelly, Putman to Mason. Sets a little low. Mason pushes that over. She's got to jump and hit the ball. Jackie's going to not handle that one. It'll go long out the back, out of bounds. 5-1. South Franklin leads by 4. Here in the third set to 15. Kimbrough set to serve again, looking for 6 straight. Serve is up. It's a good one. Kelly. Little miscommunication again. That'll be a point for South Franklin. We're going to get a timeout by Summertown. Trailing 6-1. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here in Cowan, and I will tell you without a doubt, this is the hardest part of X Sports, is being a dad, but being on here when you want to yell at your kid, or yell at all of them. Some of them I consider kids too, because we're better than what we're doing here. We're going to call that in on the back corner. I don't know why she pointed to him, unless she said it was in on the long way and he said it was out on the other way. I'm not sure what the hand signal was he just showed. 7-1 now. Kimbrough. Franks. Putman sets that one up. Mason hits it down. Kimbrough's there. Meeks sent over. Free ball now. Moyer hits that one down. Meeks again. Jackie. Good volley going here. Putman to Moyer, hit down. And Meeks, who's quietly having a very good game, can't handle that one. It'll go out the back. 7-2 now. Summertown trails by 5. See what happens when we get hit on the ball. Good things happen when you hit the ball. Moyer back to serve. No matter what, we got to be over the net and in the lines here. Good serve. Jones is there. Kimbrough. Hit on the outside. Now Putman to Mason. Hit down. Kimbrough's there. Sent back in. Jones is going to send it back over. Kelly's there. Good pass up to Putman. Putman. Mason barely gets it over somehow. And that's going to be in the net. Hit in the net by 12. Cole. Don't know how that just happened. Carden was a little bit off, and Mason went in for the hit and then had to flatten herself out and hit it over. And it about hit the ceiling. Moyer back to serve, trailing 7-3. Moyer serves it in the net. That's something we can't have in region. You got to get the ball over and in the net, and that's been a big difference. I don't know that, other than in the first set, I don't know that South Franklin's missed a serve yet. Serve. Kelly can't handle it. And that'll go off Kelly out the back. 9-3 now. Summertown trails. Hopefully my wife was doing the job that I would be doing to tell them let's go. Summertown hurting herself here. Kelly keeps it up to Moyer. Moyer to Franks. Franks sends it over. We just can't handle their serve. Set to the outside. Jones gets a hit on it. Now Kelly. To Jackie. Jackie sends it over and short, and that'll fall right in front of Jones. One of the few miscues that South Franklin's had, as Mason will go back to serve. We got to get on the run here somewhere. Over the net, in the lines here by Mason. Let's go. Serve is good, short. Banks can't handle that. That'll be an ace for Mason. 9-5 now. They trail by 4. Remember, it is a match to 15. Mason, serve, over, deep back, Meeks. Can't handle it as Kimbrough off the pass of Meeks. Ace, Mason, 9-6. We'll get a timeout by South Franklin. Summertown trails by 3. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Back here in Cowan, Summertown trails by 3. Very good use of the timeout. We'll see if it is, but he didn't wait till they got called up. Summertown was down 3, but was making a little bit of a run when he called the timeout. So Mason served 3 in a row. Now she's back to try to make it 4. Serve is good. Back row, Meeks. Kimbrough. Jones, hit. Moyer digs it out. Mason sends it up. Now Howell send it over. Deep back, Meeks is there. Kimbrough to the outside to Jones. Got away with a double there. Franks to Jackie. Jackie sends it over. Meeks is there again. Kimbrough. Hit down by Jones. Dug out by Carden. Now Franks will get it over. Summertown can't get a pass set and hit on it yet. Got away maybe with a double there. Did Jones. Howell sets it up for Franks. She'll push it over. Kimbrough to Jones. Pushes over. Mason. Putman. Jackie. If you mistime it, you just got to send it over. Sometimes you don't have to hit the serve. If the serve's not there, just send the ball over. 10-6 now. Summertown trails by 4. Back to serve is Crabtree for South Franklin. 5 away now from taking the game. Serve is up. It's in the net. 10-7. Summertown trails by 3. Lake and Franks going back to serve. Over the net and in the lines. South Franklin, a very good disciplined team. They do a good job all the way around consistently. Nothing flashy, just really good what they do. That ball's going to be hit into the net by Banks. As they try to set the back row, 10-8 now. Franks back to serve again, looking to try to get this thing back to even. And a third and final set to decide who goes to state. Franks to serve. Over the net, good one. Jones sends it over. Can't be dug out by Kimbrough, and that'll go in the net. Point Summertown, down by 1 now. That was a really good serve by Lake and Franks. Short on the right side. Picked a good spot. Got to keep the serve in our court, as where we've struggled is their serve. Back row, Banks. Kimbrough sends that one over. Howell. Putman to Jackie. Hits it down. Jones digs it out. Now Jones will send it back row. Kelly's there. Putman now to Jackie. Hit down. Dug out by Kimbrough. Yoder sends it over to Jones. Jones sends it down. Franks is there. Now Kelly. Jackie bumps that one over. Now Banks. Kimbrough Jones sends a great hit. Hits the basketball goal. Kelly tracks it down, and it's sent over. Great play by Kelly. Putman to Jackie. Save there, Kimbrough now. Good volley here. Banks sends it over. Moyer's there. Putman to Jackie again. Hit down. Kimbrough gets a hand on it. Plenty of room. Now Jones will send it over. Still going. Franks a little short on the pass. Now Jackie will send it over. Top spin. Kimbrough digs it out again. Moyer. Putman. Howell hits it deep back row. Meeks is there. Now Kimbrough sends it over to Jones. She'll get a swing on it. Good. Putman saves it. Now Howell. Franks sends that one over. Banks. Kimbrough hit down by Jones off the top of the net. It'll fall for a kill for Jones. Summertown down 11-9 now. 4 away is South Franklin. from going to state. Back to serve is Cole. Summertown needing a break here. Kelly digs that one out. Putman to Howe. Howe sends it over. Kimbrough sends it way back. Jones bumps it over. Tipped down by Howe. They're going to call Ava with a hit over, but there was no setter there. I've never seen a point taken back. Or switch. We might get a jump, but that's a tough call there to make because the ball was over. Tough point there. 12-9 now. South Franklin leads. I'm not sure about that one. I'm not smart enough in volleyball to know, but that's a rough call. Phoenix there sends it to Putman. Putman to Howe. Howe hits the floater. Meeks is there. Kimbrough to Jones. Blocked down by Howe. Great block by Ava Howe. Jackie back to serve, trailing by 2. Get a sub for South Franklin. And I'll tell you this, blocking Jones is no easy feat. Great play by Ava Howe there. Jackie back to serve. Serve is good. Goes to Jones. Kimbrough's going to set Jones up. She'll take another swing. Tipped, saved by Carden. Now sent over by Franks. Wide left, could have been out. That one's going to go out off of South Franklin. Point Summertown. Hanging on by a thread. 12-11. Trailing by 1. Great play there by Carden and Lakin to get that over. Also Ava with a hand on it at the net. Both teams with 1 timeout. Jackie to serve. Good serve. Can't handle it. Somehow gets it up and over, does Kimbrough. Now Putman will set up. Ava blocked at the net. Jackie saves it one-handed. Now Carden's going to send it over. Great play there. Kimbrough sets it up. Little miscommunication. Jones sends it over. Could have been a double there. Putman will set it up to the outside to Moyer. Moyer, get a hit on it by Moyer. She'll get another one. Hit, back row. Banks is there. Kimbrough sets it up. Hit by Yoder, but it's wide right and out of bounds. We're all tied at 12 here in Cowan. 12-12. 3 away now. Got to make it to 15. Got to win by 2. Jackie back to serve. You got to feel in the momentum's kind of switched. Just got to do the little things. Get it over the net here. Good serve. Jones sends it into the stands nearly. Now sent over by Banks. Now we'll get a set. Carden sends that one. Moyer saves it. And it's in for the kill for Moyer. 2 away now. It's Summertown. We'll get a timeout by South Franklin as Summertown takes a 1-point lead. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, back here in Cowan. Summertown up by 1 after trailing since early on in the match. If you would have bet me $100 we would be here right now, I would probably have lost $100. Jackie back to serve. It's a good serve. Back row. Jones sends it up to Kimbrough. Kimbrough back to the outside to Jones. Puts a swing on it. Jackie's there. Passed up to Putman. Putman bumps it over. Moyer sends it over. Kimbrough. Yoder. Now Putman. Jackie gets under it. Got away with a double there. 13 Banks. Kimbrough pushed now by Jones. Putman. Almost a miscommunication. Now Putman will send it over. Wisely. Banks there. Kimbrough. Jones pushes over. Everybody's scared to make a mistake here. Putman to Moyer. She'll swing on it. Banks digs it out. Good swing by Phoenix. Kelly's there. Good pass up to Putman. Moyer puts a swing on it off top of the net. This will be sent over by Jones. Free ball. Kelly's there again. Good job by Kelly. Howell hits that one down. Back row and in for the point. Summertown takes a 2-point lead and 1 point away from going to state. Great hit by Ava Howell. Good set, good hit. Everybody was patient. Summertown just needs one. Jackie back to serve for the win. Serve up. Good serve. Back row. Banks is there. Kimbrough. Now Banks will send it over. Now Ava. Carden to the outside to Moyer. She'll hit it down. Off of Jones, out of bounds. Summertown comes back to win in the third set and is going to state. Great effort there by the girls from Summertown. Congratulations to Coach White. Great effort also by South Franklin. They are no slouch, folks. I don't know how it looks when you're watching it on X Sports, but I can tell you one of the better teams, if not the best team we faced all year, or close to it. Jones, excellent job hitting the ball. Kimbrough, great little setter. Banks as well. All of them did a really good job. Hats off to them. I know they're sad, but they have nothing to be embarrassed or anything about it. They are a good team. To get here is hard. And congratulations to our Summertown Eagles. I don't know if they're going to do awards. Do you know, Kevin? Yeah, I would think they'll do a plaque. Are you going to stay on? You want to stay on for a minute? Okay. We'll kind of let everything settle down here and then see if they're going to announce it again. The third set didn't go the way we wanted at first, but that's volleyball. Volleyball can switch in a minute. And kudos to Coach White and the girls for sticking in there and not giving up. Ava Howell had a great back stretch there with a couple hits, or a couple blocks at the net and a couple hits. So definitely a team effort there. Good job to the Lady Eagles. We'll wait just a few seconds here. Looks like they're going to announce it here in a second. We'll stay on just to let them enjoy it here. South Franklin brought a good crowd. They've been nothing but nice over here, and the girls very nice it seems and very sportsmanlike, which is really nice. I know a couple of them are sad, but they should be very proud. Congratulations. They don't have a PA system at the time, so they just announced it, yelled it out, runner-up and champion. So Summertown will go on to play in the state. They will have pool matches first. Again, thanks to Kevin for driving this long 2-hour route up here. Congratulations to Summertown for moving on, and congratulations for the season that South Franklin had. For Kevin Wright, Guthrie Mason, you've been listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.